Different beautiful forms of theatrical expression, but tonight you're going to see the most beautiful version of theater you've ever seen. A recreation of fanfiction. Exactly. Let me introduce to you your thespians for the night. We have the one and only Mamrie Hart. The New York Times bestseller, Hannah Hart. And the one and only Grace Melvin. You have something on your...
It's a nose and a eyes, you fucking bitch.
We can Grace catches the hotel door before it can swing back shut against her girlfriend, storms into the room.
Cut off the music, bitch. Mamrie, calm down.
Mamrie tears through her clothes, haphazardly piled on the bed.
Mamrie, what's going on? Talk to me.
Why?
The woman turns, and Grace almost stumbles backwards at the sight of green eyes burning with fury.
Why should I talk to you now, Grace? I tried to talk to you at the bar, but all you wanted to do was flirt.
Mamrie, oh God.
Grace runs a hand over her forehead.
I already told you that.
Oh, really?
Mamrie reaches down, groping beneath the bed for her suitcase.
Sure is what it looked like to me, Grace. She was beautiful and definitely into you. Why would you just blow that off, huh?
Because I have you.
Oh, fuck
you. Grace can feel her chest tightening forebodingly, and she presses her lips together, wrapping her arms around her waist like armor.
Oh, and Hannah, I have the most beautiful women in the world. What would
the most beautiful women?
Mamrie parrots her cruelly.
Is that really what you think, Grace? You just want to go home so you can screw Hannah.
That's not fair!
It might not be fair! What?
Mamrie demands as she begins to pull her suitcase shut.
But am I wrong? No.
Grace's voice is getting softer. She and Mamrie are like yin and yang. Mamrie rises to conflict like a brave lion.
Oh, no.
Roar. Dropping her things. And raising to conflict like a brave lion, roaring and thrashing and holding her ground. While Grace shrinks away, making herself smaller and smaller and smaller.
This hotel room. Let the tiny pig in. And ate it.
I'm fucking out of here.
What?
Hannah jumps hurriedly, pulling Mamrie back.
You're not going anywhere.
Says who?
Mamrie demands, tugging herself away from Hannah. But the shorter girl keeps a tight grip and shifts around Mamrie to block the door, shaking her head stubbornly.
No, Mames! You gotta get back in there. Thanks, boxing coach from the 40s. I'm here whenever you need me. No, Hannah! I gotta go. You can't just keep me here, Hannah. I'm fucking out of here. I mean, thanks for coming and everything, babe, but I'll talk tomorrow. No, we'll talk tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow.
Wait!
No. Mamrie Lillian Hart. I didn't travel halfway around the world to sleep with both of you. Only to leave angry and upset without even an explanation. So, you get back in there. You go sit on that bed next to Grace. Maybe start kissing a little. And for the love of everything holy, put all my things back inside that ridiculous suitcase! Also drop it.
Mamrie is silent for a moment and Grace watches. Her breath catching in her throat as they stare at each other, neither breaking. Until finally, Mamrie huffs out an annoyed breath and drops her suitcase.
That's from Primark. Fine. Commence kissing. Sorry.
Hannah says.
Never. Okay, so, who wants to explain what's going on?
The silence is deafening.
Good God. Is there a whale being
Finally, Mamrie speaks.
Grace doesn't want me in this relationship anymore. She's barely
Mamrie's voice breaks.
She's barely even touched me since I got here. Of course I have.
Grace stands slowly, not making any attempt to get closer.
Of course I have, Mamrie. Not really, Grace. Not like you want to. Thought they'd work better.
Mamrie shakes her head, tearing her eyes away.
I mean, every time I try to touch you, you say that you're, like, too tired or that you don't want anyone to see us. Yeah, you do, Grace, you do.
Mamrie! Jesus! If I do, that's just me, okay? I really fucking love you. Just no touching.
Grace holds Mamrie like she's never held anyone before. As if she never wants to let her go. Clutching to her like she is the last thing left on earth, and Mamrie tightens her grip equally desperately.
So gripped.
Grace reaches for the redhead, pulling her into her arms and crushing their lips together.
Ow! I used the lips on my forehead. Oh, well played. So, do you want me to get another hotel room?
Hannah's voice pulls them back into reality, and Grace untangles herself just slightly from Mamrie, so that she can turn and look at Hannah over her shoulder.
Get over here, dumbass! But don't get in this costume.
Grace, as she says, and then says,
That's Rich coming from you two. Two beating babies' boobs. True.
Grace admits easily. Pressing a kiss on
It's
top
really
of
weird
Anna's
right
head.
now. Get out of there! Just get out of there! There are so many secrets stored there.
Hey, you know what? This is what I want to know. What are you doing here anyway? Farto. You guys get it though? Her channel name is Harto. But I said Farto, because that's not like flatulence. I fucking own you! Farto! That's the best joke I've ever said! Chant it with me! Farto! 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 Every one of you motherfuckers, Farto! Farto! This show ain't ended till you say a motherfucker said Farto! Farto! Okay, shut it down. It was my joke.
Farto!
Mary nudges her playfully. And this gets awkward. Slowly. Shoulders. Hands. Circling her hands around. Sudoku. She pulls off her shoes, shimmering out of her dress, occasionally hands traveling over. It gets pretty graphic, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's a lot of... They grow penises somehow. There's a lot. It's kind of... It gets real. Yeah, you know, I'll just save this up, but it gets real weird. It gets real weird. You can just... We can just cut it. We can just... That's what happens.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
And then suddenly, things seem to click into place.
Get up here, how big?
They're whole again. The end!